Hi guys, it's Dan from FatRank here, and today we're going to be talking about the types of entrepreneurs. So first off, we actually have the online entrepreneur. Now this is basically what it says on the tin, and it's someone that basically earns their living online. This can be through the use of owning a website, carrying out SEO for other people, being a web designer, a software developer, and much more. Being an online entrepreneur is more popular than ever as we currently live in the digital era. So next we actually have the solopreneur. A solopreneur is someone that runs their business completely by themselves and is therefore responsible completely for the success or failure of that actual business. Next up, we have the wantrepreneur. Now, a wantrepreneur is actually someone that likes the lifestyle of an entrepreneur and idolizes it, but never actually puts the work in to become one. They maybe like to think that they're one, but they haven't put in the time, effort, and dedication into their business to become one. Next up, we actually have a socialpreneur. So a socialpreneur is someone who's conscious to the world around them and actually actively makes a change in their local community or in their society that they're in for the better. They're able to do this while still turning a profit and actually having a successful business too. If you're someone who's aware of the world and actually is consciously changing things whilst running a business, you're probably a socialpreneur. Next up, we actually have the influencer entrepreneur. So these guys are able to actually carve out a niche following around them online and actually tailor to them through various forms. These forms can be through a podcast, through videos, through a blog, through social media campaigns, etc. Influencer entrepreneurs are fantastic at reaching their target audience and making that profitable for them online. If you are able to do all of this, then you're probably an influencer entrepreneur. Next up, we have the webpreneur. So a webpreneur is actually very similar to someone that's an online entrepreneur. This is essentially someone that makes their money through the web. Next up, we have the intrapreneur. Now, an intrapreneur is someone that actually works at a larger organization and is responsible for making innovative and revolutionary decisions for the business. Now, that individual does not actually have the direct risks or rewards involved with the decisions they make. However, those decisions actually influence the company that they work for. If you're someone that works within the company and have control over many important decisions throughout the company, then you're probably an intrapreneur. Next up, we have the lifestyle entrepreneur. Now, these are actually entrepreneurs that are less focused about making money and instead want to be an entrepreneur in order to shape their lifestyle goals. This may mean traveling a lot, but actually traveling whilst working as well to ensure that they can maintain that lifestyle. Oftentimes, lifestyle entrepreneurs are also known as digital nomads. Next up, we have the Multipreneur. Now, if an entrepreneur is someone who has entrepreneurial characteristics focused around one business, then a multipreneur is someone who does this across multiple businesses at one time. If you're a multipreneur, then you're someone that's working on multiple projects at once and are able to multitask fantastically and make sure that these businesses make a lot of profit at the same time. Oftentimes, people start as an entrepreneur, and when they get a taste for it, they can make the next step to a multipreneur. Now guys, for the holy grail, the investor entrepreneur. Now what the investor entrepreneur does is runs an entrepreneurial business or businesses, as a multipreneur for example, but then what they actually do with the profits is reinvest that into more businesses to ensure that their profits stay high. Investor entrepreneurs are always the most successful, as whilst they take the most risks, they have the most rewards on the other end, if done properly. Oftentimes, entrepreneurs try to be every other type of entrepreneur before they eventually reach being an investor entrepreneur. This really is the holy grail of entrepreneurship. On the complete other end of the scale is an entrepreneur. Now what an entrepreneur does is actually pretends to be an entrepreneur, but realistically all that's coming out their mouth and all they are is manure. Hence the phrase entrepreneur. These people are not to be trusted. Now we have the Contrapreneur. So a Contrapreneur is someone that's very successful online but actually sells fraudulent courses or fraudulent information online as their income. This can be through the form of courses, videos, images, blog posts, etc. Contrapreneurs are often frowned upon as they don't actually add any value, and all they're really doing is manipulating people in order to make money. We really don't advise the route of a Contrapreneur. Finally, a much nicer one, we have a mum and dadpreneur. Now a mompreneur or dadpreneur is someone that's an entrepreneur but is also a parent at the same time, sharing those responsibilities with their work. Mompreneurs and dadpreneurs deserve the utmost respect, as carrying this out is no simple matter. Thanks a lot for watching guys, we hope you enjoyed the video today explaining the different entrepreneur types. We'll see you guys on the next one.